People say it's sweet that you prioritize your dog, but that's not what's happening. What's happening is you've created a laboratory for practicing care on a subject that can't reject it. Your dog didn't make you compassionate. It showed you something most people spend their whole lives avoiding, that you only trust kindness when it can't be weaponized. By the end of this, you'll understand why your relationship with your dog isn't about love, and why the psychology beneath it reveals everything about how you learn to survive. Most people don't struggle with self-care because they're broken. They struggle because care became conditional, and they're still trying to meet the conditions. Your dog greets you with the same enthusiasm, whether you worked 12 hours or spent the day in bed, whether you're successful or failing, whether you've earned anything at all. No judgment, no disappointment, no revised expectations based on yesterday's performance. So you buy the premium food, research the healthiest treats, schedule every vet appointment months in advance, and then you skip breakfast. Ignore the pain you've been feeling for weeks. Convince yourself that basic needs are luxuries you haven't earned yet. This isn't about loving your dog more than yourself. This is classical conditioning. And you're both the subject and the experiment. What matters isn't the behavior. It's what the behavior is protecting you from remembering. Psychologists call this displacement. You redirect emotional energy toward a safe target when the real target feels too dangerous to approach. Your dog became the safe target. Because caring for them carries zero risk of the thing you've spent years trying to avoid. Rejection. Not the obvious kind, the subtle kind. The kind where someone accepts your care but questions whether you deserve theirs. Your dog never questions, never audits your worthiness. The exchange is pure, so you invest everything there. Because it's the one relationship where your value isn't under constant evaluation. But here's what the psychology reveals. Every time you prioritize their needs over yours, you're not practicing generosity. You're practicing a belief that other beings have legitimate needs, and you have requests. Needs are non-negotiable. Requests can be denied, delayed, forgotten, and somewhere in your history, you learned that your needs fell into the second category. Not because you don't matter, because the people who were supposed to teach you that you matter taught you something else instead. That care is earned through compliance. That love is distributed based on performance, that your worth is always, always up for review. Your dog doesn't review you, so you don't have to prepare a defense. This is called learned helplessness in reverse. You learned that caring for yourself invites scrutiny, so you redirected all that capacity toward a being who will never scrutinize back. The love isn't the problem, the avoidance is. Because every act of care you give your dog is also an act of research. You're studying what unconditional looks like, testing whether devotion can exist without performance metrics. And it can, with them. But the moment you turn that same care toward yourself, the old programming activates. The voice that asks if you've done enough to deserve rest, if you've earned the right to prioritize your own body, if taking care of yourself might be selfish. Your dog will never call you selfish for eating well, for resting, for saying no to things that drain you. So you don't practice those things with yourself. You practice them in the safety of a relationship that can't punish you for having needs. And here's what most people never see. The reason this pattern persists isn't because you love your dog. It's because you're terrified of what it would mean to believe you deserve the same quality of care. That belief requires something your dog will never demand. It requires you to stop auditing your own worthiness, to stop waiting for external validation before you act. Your dog gives you permission by never asking for it. You've been waiting for the same permission from yourself. But you keep withholding it, because the part of you that learned care was conditional is still running the system. The psychology isn't complicated. You treat your dog better because they can't confirm your worst fear, that you're not worth the effort. With yourself, That fear is always in the room. With your dog, it never enters. So the question isn't why you love your dog so much. It's why you've been conducting the same experiment for years and refusing to apply the results to yourself. You already know unconditional care is possible. You practice it every single day, just never in the direction that scares you most. The question isn't why pets feel safer. It's why you're still afraid of what happens when you stop performing for your own approval.